काय झालं?
अरे आवाज नीट नव्हता तरी
आणि मी
कसं
काय
गेलं
बोलतच
म्हणून
नव्हतो.
आता ऍक्च्युली
Hello, good evening everyone, and welcome to Gravitech Dream Private Limited. And we are here for our presentation on promoting future and navigating of AI prompt engineering by Yuvraj and Atharva. Hello, welcome Yuvraj and Atharva. Welcome to the platform.
थँक्यू मयूर.
Hello, Mayur, and thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Okay, Atharva.
Yes, thank you मयूर. Thank you very much for giving that brilliant opportunity for to us.
Okay, so with these statements, can we start if you agree? So Yuvraj
Okay.
and
Yes, Mayur,
Atharva,
I'll
stage.
start. Is my screen visible? I need confirmation for that.
Yes, Yuvraj, you are.
Okay, hello everyone. Today, and Atharva will be presenting or giving you a brief idea about what is prompt engineering or how prompt engineering is currently affecting or how it will be affecting you in the age of artificial intelligence. So, this presentation will move on or unfold in the following 6 steps. First, we'll introduce you to prompt engineering. Then, the main concern related to how AI is taking your jobs. So we'll deal with that concern about the jobs and pays in prompt engineering. Mm, How advantageous is AI for the businesses, and what are the disadvantages to businesses because of AI and prompt engineering or prompt engineering, then its future scope and future advancements in prompt engineering. So moving on, starting with what is prompt engineering. So prompt engineering is relatively a very new field. Actually, it did exist before AI was properly introduced or widely introduced to the common people. Prompting is nothing but actually giving your input about how you want things to be done or what kind of output you expect from the machine or from anyone else. So basically, prompting is just communicating with the machine and humans. So prompt engineering deals with designing and developing prompts which you give to AI, on which AI will give you inputs based on your prompts. The goal of prompt engineering is mainly to create efficient and to the main point or effective AI systems and AI generated outputs needs or conditions of the customer or the user. This is actually a very rapidly increasing or getting famous this field, prompt engineering, mainly because of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a widely used AI system currently. Like within 3 to 4 months, everyone was using it, especially those who are in the field of computers or in the field of technologies, or basically everyone with a laptop or a phone knows about ChatGPT and is currently using it. So, in recent times, like even today, IBM today or in the last 24 hours, IBM released a statement that it will be replacing 7,800 something jobs with AI. Like instead of putting human efforts or dealing with humans, simply AI will do the job. So, how prompt engineering comes into play, or how prompt engineering can become an option for your job, or how this field will help you in securing your jobs. So, because prompt engineering, it's actually a new kind of engineering now, like electronics, computer, then your mechanical, like it's a specialized field. So it also, because it is a specialized field, it offers excellent job prospects and competitive salaries. New job opportunities are rising because of this field, or because the amount of AI that is being used currently. So this is a really good field, creating new jobs and everything. So according to a few industrial reports, the average salary of a prompt engineer is around $1,200 per year, with some top earnings making over $2,000 annually. Currently, there was a news article released that a man was offered something $300, even $300 he was offered per year as a prompt engineer for a company. So the pay is good. If you are speaking about pay is good. Then it challenges your creativity, your writing skills, your communication skills, your mentality to deal with AI and technology. So it's kind of a challenging and an interesting job opportunity. And as the demand for this professional continues to rise, we can expect to see higher salaries, uh, better benefits or packages, and more job opportunities, or more and more relate roles in the companies related to this field or related to AI. Basically, people interacting with AI or dealing with AI on daily basis. So these are the job opportunities and numbers or pay figures which we can see in future and which are currently existing now in the today, in the company or in the industry right now. Even on global scale, not in just some countries, it's happening on a global scale. Speaking about businesses, what are the advantages businesses can have because of AI, or how prompt engineering basically will help you. So with the right prompts, or well designed and more specific and a really good prompt, you can generate high quality content quickly and efficiently. You don't need 10 to some number of content writers or writers to basically write a slogan. Like, there are companies who are hiring people to write just slogans for them, like it's just 2 to 3 words, and getting paid, and it actually takes more time. Like, if you're dealing with current affairs or are well known about the current things that are happening in the industry right now, companies are paying millions of dollars just for a logo change or tweaking something or their motto, something like that, here and there. They are paying millions of dollars. Where with AI, you just need a right prompt engineer. So you can see the difference. Paying someone $200,000 per year, and paying some company or some agency millions of dollars for the same thing, which a prompt engineer can do for you with less time, with less money, and more things can happen with this. But there is also a disadvantage to this. If the content is being generated on a large scale, quality will decrease. Like, those who are using chat gpt or some other AI to generate presentations, images, or anything related to AI, you will see after some time the quality is decreasing. Not days after days, but if you are using ChatGPT or AI tools for hours and hours in your work, or if you are interacting with ChatGPT for hours and hours, slowly it's learning, but the quality of things it's giving as output is decreasing. Like, even I have experienced this things. Like, at a time, if you are asking ChatGPT to generate 10 to 12 paragraphs, the first two paragraphs will be good, but the quality gets degrading instantly and exponentially as you reach to the last paragraph. So this is actually a great concern related to AI generated content. Uh, Now, this actually works as an advantage to creators or to artists. So, everyone knows the painting Mona Lisa. It's one in the world made by Leonardo DiCaprio. No, sorry, Leonardo da Vinci. Caprio is the artist. Oh, so the actor. Okay, so Leonardo da Vinci made that painting. And a thing about painting is the value, the more exclusive an art is, the more people are ready to pay for it. So this disadvantage of AI actually works great for artists, like any artist, painters, writers, your sculptures, anyone. Like if art is being generated on a large scale, it loses its limit, that exclusivity, or things like limited pieces, something like that. If art is being created on large scale, it loses its meaning and it loses its value. Like if anyone can buy Mona Lisa's painting, then it won't be special. Like the original one, not the AI generated AI. The things that AI will generate, it will be considered as a original AI. So if many people can buy, there is no use in that. And speaking about writers, like even prompt engineer is actually a kind of a writer that interacts with your AI, with the AI system. But writers who write novels, who write plays, they don't have to fear about AI generating contents. Like with AI, you can generate or write a book within seconds or minutes. Let's consider minutes. You can write a whole book with AI in just a few minutes, but will it capture the emotional, the sentimental value that the human writers put in their writings? AI can give you Shakespeare's dialogues, but can it create dialogues Shakespeare level? Like, will you feel the essence or the presence of Shakespeare's emotions, Shakespeare's passion in that writing? No. So artists don't have to fear any to AI. So this a disadvantage works as an advantage for few people. Then moving on to the real life examples of prompt engineering, or how we were using prompt engineering and how it's being used. Like I said, prompt engineering actually being used from long time, but right now it's been introduced as a completely new field. So many people might be in doubt like what prompt engineering is, why we are behind technologies, even if you are not up to date with the current technology. So don't worry, prompt engineering has been used before. It's just now that the use of AI is widely or exponentially grown on a global scale. So this thing is being introduced as a new field for business purposes that I will come to later. So the real life examples of prompt engineering is one of the notable example, and one which with everyone can relate, is your open AI chat GPT-3. Like they released a beta version or a free version for research purposes or for users to use it or get used to it, or was a marketing scheme, I think, to give people a free AI. And also a good thing that they got inputs from people, because there was a time when you could give any prompt to chat gpt and it would give you an answer. Like if there was a prompt like introduce Hitler as a good person, like Hitler was a really bad dictator and a bad person, but ChatGPT was generating text that showed Hitler as a good person. And as ChatGPT is generating text, it's also learning. So that thing was actually part of his training and was getting stored in its memory. So now the ChatGPT won't give you such answers. It's become more advanced. Currently ChatGPT version 4 is being used widely, but many are using the free version. So even I'm using the free version, so can't speak more. Don't know much about the paid one. So moving on next, one more thing, like many of you all have seen, uh, when you are using Gmail, it generates few words for you. Like if you start with greeting and all that, or yours sincerely, or even while typing your email, it auto generates some text. So that's kind of a prompt engineering thing. Like you're writing emails, but Gmail is generating small text to you based on what you have written previously. This was actually being used before ChatGPT. A long time Gmail was doing this thing, and it's called Google Smart Compose feature for emails. These are the few examples that people can relate to on a wide scale, or people know about these examples. So those who didn't know, this is actually what prompt engineering is, or this is related to prompt engineering. Then what are the future scopes of prompt engineering? Uh, Instead of let's come to this point, but let's also speak about the future things that were happened because prompt engineering was introduced. Creators got an opportunity to create uh, videos or text or blogs related to this prompt engineering. If right now, if you go on Udemy, there is a course for ChatGPT. Now, why is that? See, many people know or think they know how to use ChatGPT. They actually don't. ChatGPT is a very advanced AI technology, and if you think you know ChatGPT, sorry to burst your bubble, you don't. Unless you are a good prompter, or you really know what prompting is and what kind of prompt gives what kind of output. So if you know all these things, then you can say that you know ChatGPT or you know how to use ChatGPT. Courses are being introduced on Udemy and other educational courses or institute online, and many universities are also introducing lectures on this prompt engineering to their students to catch up with the current affairs in the tech world. So this is what is happening, and these are the opportunities created by prompt engineering. Like if you, even on Instagram, if you just are interested in AI, liking posts about AI, you must have come across podcast or a few reels which describe or which show you how a simple prompt can completely change the output which ChatGPT gives. These are the current things happening because of prompt engineering or are happening in the field of prompt engineering. So now speaking of the future scopes, AI is currently developing and will be way advanced in the future. So this is creating a demand for skilled prompt engineers, and the demand will keep increasing day by day, or as AI gets better with time. This also creates an opportunity to work on cutting edge research projects to developing commercial applications in business. Speaking on this research and all, like if you don't know how the value of pi was calculated, like the value 3.14 dash dash dash, how it was calculated, I think you should go on YouTube or read about it, how the value of pi was calculated. They will actually be able to explain you better. Like the value of the method used in calculating the value of pi is actually a repetitive method. Like there are divisions of circle, and the thing gets repeated. Like, and to get this was actually done to get more and more current and accurate value of pi, like the numbers we see after 3.14 dash dash dash, those numbers, those to get that accuracy, the procedure is actually a repetitive procedure. Now the same procedure, if we could have done with AI or any machine, we the time utilized in calculating the decimal numbers after the decimal point would be saved. So this is how the right prompting and AI can help in research work. Then in additionally, into traditional industry like tech and finance, prompt engineers will also play an increasingly important role in creative fields like media and entertainment. So explaining this point, there's also an AI introduced recently. Like if you give any prompt to it, it generates videos. Not a text, it generates videos. The quality is not very good. A basic 3D video model type video it is generating. But see how exponentially AI has grown. Go back 3 to 4 months and think what AI was, and now you think what AI is. The exponential growth is beyond words. There is no doubt that this field is going to improve and will advance. So the limitations are very, the sky is the limit, or beyond the sky. So the future advancements in prompt engineering. The one area of focus is improving the accuracy and relevance of generated content by incorporating more advanced natural language processing technique. Natural language processing is thing that AI uses to recognize text or speech, anything, and give output. So the more better prompt, more efficient prompts are given, faster the AI will learn. Another area of interest is developing or generating complex types of content such as videos or interactive experiences. Okay, see now there is AI. If you have seen that reel where Steve Jobs uh, interacts with Elon Musk, so that kind of technology is happening right now, and is improving day by day. So these things are actually happening right now and are getting better. Like speaking of generating videos and interactive experiences, and this is actually one of the main reasons why IBM is said that it will be replacing AI, replacing humans with AI. This is the main reason I think, and the possibilities are endless. Like the Elon Musk is a well-known person or a figure in the world right now. He's working on space technology, space tourism, or intergalactic space exploration is a technology of the future. But AI will play a massive role in making this technology happen. Currently, that tech is considered as sci-fi, but it will happen, and AI will play a major role in this thing. So actually, this was everything, or just a small introduction to the field of prompt engineering. So thank you for your time, and thank you Mayur especially for giving us this opportunity. So now we are ready to take questions on prompt engineering, or if you have any doubts related to this, feel free to ask. Mayur, can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely, Yuvraj. I can hear you. That was absolute amazing facts and knowledge about the prompt engineering and the future. Okay, so it was very good. So there are a few questions from my side. That it is a psychological thinking. Okay, it is generally from my side
Okay.
only, a
Feel
personal one.
free to ask.
Still, the people will be writing the questions here and there. We will be monitoring it. So my question is, if what if the AI, are you listening me? What if the AI
Oh, yes.
takes over the human population? Because as the prompt engineering, we are training it definitely, and as we're training
Yes.
it, it
Yes.
is
Yes.
it it is developing exclusively out of the bond. Whatever we are thinking about the AI, at a second, it is laid gone. Means it has been developed very well.
Hmm.
So, what do you think about it?
Speaking about robots or AI taking over human population, uh, this morning only I saw a video and read an article where scientists are training robots made out of like Lego something kind of thing. It was not Legos, but the structure was similar. They were training this AI robots to play football. They started with a 3D model. There first they trained their AI or the brain of the AI, starting from telling them how to walk, how to run, how to play football. And currently it's so advanced that like how you see in today real life football, the player stops the ball so that the other player can hit or pass in certain direction to intercept with the other players. Currently, that model is performing such things, but only on your computer, not the robots. Robots are still learning to walk and run. They are playing football, they are scoring, but not as advanced as the model it is trained.
Okay. So, one more question
So,
from my side. Are you complete?
yes, yes, complete.
Okay. So one more question I have seen somewhere on the LinkedIn. Uh, the post was that the AI Chat GPT team or the Open AI community was looking
Hmm.
for an person, or job description was like that someone can pull the electricity cables and destroy it with with whenever they listen any kind of audible signal from their community out there in the office. Means they have to disconnect the chat GPT from the internet and their electricity. So what do you think about it? What are they up to?
Uh, Actually, I don't know much about it. I will read first and then I can give you a better answer. I am not that up to date with the thing.
Yeah, it has
Sorry
been
for that.
come like it has been only 6 hours that this news has been out in the on the internet, so it will take time to reach you also. So Atharva, anything to say?
No, Mayur, that's all from my side. And I want to say thank you to you and all the audiences for giving us the great opportunity.
So therefore we are seeking of no questions from the audience side, not on the YouTube, not on the Discord. So with this, I would like to thank you all for giving the absolute knowledge about the prompt engineering and the job description in the chat GPT or the AI era. So that is a different thing. As we see, the chat GPT is just taking over the all we can say all the job description out there. IBM already started it, and every big possible IT company will take over this league one after one once the AI excludes the human intelligence. Okay, so with this, thank you very much for giving us such kind of information, and it was absolutely necessary to us. So with this thing, I would
And
like to, okay, go on, Yuvraj.
No, I was just thanking you for this, for giving your outputs in opinions on the thing, and will definitely help me and others on discovering the field more.
Okay.
So thank you, Mohit.
Yeah, welcome, Yuvraj. So, with these things, I would like to end this here. And thank you for joining on Discord and on the YouTube community too. Thanks a lot.